Hello, Los Angeles Dodgers fans. We've got fresh, exclusive videos and the latest updates just for you. Before we dive in, make sure to join our channel and hit that like button. This is the best way to stay on top of all the breaking news. The baseball world has been buzzing with a rumor that feels almost too massive to be real, yet too compelling to ignore. Word circulating behind the scenes suggests that Aaron Judge, the towering slugger who has become synonymous with power hitting, could be making a shocking move to the Los Angeles Dodgers. While nothing has been officially confirmed, insiders close to the situation hint that discussions have quietly gained momentum, sparking endless speculation about how such a blockbuster shift would reshape the entire league. The mere idea of Judge stepping into the Dodgers' already dangerous lineup has fans and analysts scrambling to imagine the possibilities. His presence alone would immediately alter pitching strategies across the National League, forcing opponents to rethink every single at-bat. What makes this rumor even more intriguing is the sense that it might not just be about adding another star, but about redefining the Dodgers' offensive identity for years to come. There's a growing belief that this could be the kind of move that changes the balance of power in baseball, creating a lineup so intimidating that it feels almost unfair on paper. As whispers continue to spread, the narrative surrounding Judge's potential arrival in Los Angeles has taken on a life of its own. Sources suggest that the Dodgers see him not just as a powerful bat, but as the centerpiece of a new era of dominance. The organization has long been known for blending analytics with star power, but bringing in a player of Judge's caliber would signal an even more aggressive approach. Fans are already envisioning him launching towering home runs into the California night, turning close games into comfortable victories with a single swing. There's also the intangible factor that many are discussing: leadership. Judge is widely regarded as a clubhouse presence who elevates those around him, and that could be just as valuable as his on-field production. The Dodgers, already a team with championship aspirations every season, could see this as the final piece that transforms them from contenders into an unstoppable force. It is the kind of speculation that keeps the sports world on edge, because if it turns out to be true, it would instantly become one of the most talked about moves in recent memory. At the same time, there are questions that naturally arise from such a bold rumor. How would Judge adapt to a new league, a new pitching landscape, and the immense expectations that come with playing in Los Angeles? Some insiders suggest that the transition could actually unlock an even more dangerous version of his game, as he faces pitchers unfamiliar with his tendencies. Others wonder about the pressure that comes with such a high-profile move, especially in a market where every performance is magnified. Yet, those close to the situation believe that Judge thrives under pressure, and that the spotlight could fuel his already remarkable consistency. The Dodgers lineup, known for its depth and versatility, would suddenly gain a focal point that commands attention every time he steps into the batter's box. Pitchers would be forced to choose between challenging him or risking putting runners on base, a dilemma that could create opportunities for the entire roster. It is this ripple effect that makes the rumors so fascinating, as it suggests a transformation that goes far beyond one player. Another layer to this unfolding story is the strategic vision behind such a potential acquisition. The Dodgers have always been meticulous in their planning, rarely making moves without considering the long-term implications. Bringing in Judge would not just be about immediate impact, but about setting the tone for future seasons. There's a growing belief that the organization wants to build a lineup capable of overwhelming opponents, not just physically, but psychologically. Imagine a scenario where opposing pitchers step onto the mound already aware that one mistake could be punished in dramatic fashion. That kind of pressure can change the dynamics of an entire game, and the Dodgers seem to understand that better than anyone. The rumor also hints at the possibility that the team is willing to make significant adjustments to accommodate Judge, whether it involves reshaping the batting order or redefining roles within a roster. It is a bold approach, but one that aligns with the franchise's history of pushing boundaries in pursuit of greatness. Fans, of course, have been at the center of this whirlwind of speculation, with reactions ranging from disbelief to sheer excitement. Social media has become a storm of theories, mock lineups, and imagined highlight reels featuring Judge in a Dodgers uniform. Some supporters see this as a dream scenario, a chance to witness one of the game's most electrifying players in a setting built for success. Others remain cautious, aware that rumors of this magnitude often fade as quickly as they appear. Yet, the persistence of these whispers suggests that there might be more substance to the story than initially assumed. The idea of Judge joining forces with an already stacked roster has sparked debates about whether it would create an imbalance in the league or simply raise the standard for competition. Either way, it is clear that this rumor has captured the imagination of fans across the baseball world, turning every update into a moment of anticipation. What makes this situation even more captivating is the sense that it could redefine how teams approach building a championship contender. If the Dodgers truly managed to bring in a player like Judge, it would signal a shift toward assembling lineups that combine elite power with strategic depth in unprecedented ways. The ripple effects could be felt across the league, as other organizations scramble to keep up with what would essentially become a new benchmark for offensive firepower. There's also the question of legacy, both for Judge and for the Dodgers. A move like this could shape how both are remembered, potentially leading to a period of dominance that becomes the stuff of legend. For now, it remains a rumor, a tantalizing possibility that continues to grow with each passing moment. But if there is one thing that the baseball world has learned, it is that sometimes the most unbelievable stories are the ones that end up becoming reality, and this could very well be one of them. As the speculation refuses to die down, more intriguing details have started to emerge, painting an even richer picture of what this potential move could mean for both sides involved. Behind closed doors, there are whispers that the Dodgers have been quietly exploring ways to integrate a player like Judge into their long-term blueprint, not just financially, but structurally within the team's philosophy. This is not just about acquiring a superstar for headlines, but about redefining how the offense operates on a daily basis. The idea of building around a dominant presence in the middle of the lineup suggests a shift toward a more aggressive and imposing style of play. Some insiders believe that the front office sees Judge as the kind of generational talent who can anchor an era, much like iconic figures have done in the past. That kind of thinking elevates this rumor beyond a simple transaction and into something that feels almost historic in its potential implications. There's also growing chatter about how this move could influence the dynamics inside the clubhouse. The Dodgers have cultivated a culture of cohesion and professionalism, and introducing a figure like Judge could amplify those qualities even further. He is often described as a player who leads by example, someone whose work ethic sets the tone for everyone around him. In a team already filled with talent, that kind of presence could create an environment where excellence becomes the standard rather than the exception. Teammates might find themselves inspired to elevate their own performance, knowing they're sharing the field with one of the most feared hitters in the game. At the same time, there is curiosity about how existing stars would adapt to this new hierarchy, and whether the chemistry would evolve seamlessly or require an adjustment period. These are the subtle, human elements that make the rumors so compelling, because they remind us that baseball is as much about personalities as it is about statistics. From a tactical standpoint, the possibilities seem almost endless, and that is what has analysts so captivated by this rumor. The Dodgers are known for their ability to maximize matchups, and adding Judge into the equation would give them a weapon that can alter any game in a single moment. Imagine late-inning situations where opposing managers are forced to make impossible decisions, knowing that pitching around him could be just as dangerous as facing him directly. The ripple effect on the lineup would be profound, creating opportunities for hitters before and after him in ways that could overwhelm even the most disciplined pitching staffs. There is also the defensive aspect to consider, as Judge's presence in the outfield could bring both power and stability to the team's overall performance. It is this combination of offensive and defensive impact that makes the rumor feel so transformative, as it suggests a player who can influence every facet of the game. Financial considerations, of course, add another layer of intrigue to the story. While details remain speculative, There's a sense that any deal involving Judge would require a level of commitment that few teams are willing or able to make. The Dodgers, however, have built a reputation for navigating complex financial landscapes with remarkable precision, and some believe they could structure a move in a way that balances ambition with sustainability. This has led to further speculation about potential roster adjustments, with fans and analysts alike trying to predict which players might be affected if the deal were to materialize. It is a puzzle with countless moving pieces, and that complexity only adds to the fascination surrounding the rumor. Every new detail, no matter how small, feels like a clue in a much larger narrative that continues to unfold in unpredictable ways. The broader impact on the league is another aspect that cannot be ignored, as a move of this magnitude would undoubtedly send shockwaves throughout baseball. Rival teams would be forced to reassess their own strategies, perhaps accelerating their efforts to build competitive rosters capable of challenging what could become a dominant force. There is even talk that such a move could spark a chain reaction, leading to other high-profile players finding new homes as teams scramble to keep pace. This kind of domino effect is rare, but not unprecedented, and it is part of what makes the current rumors so electrifying. It is not just about one player changing teams, but about the potential reshaping of the competitive landscape in a way that could define an entire era. The anticipation surrounding this possibility has turned every conversation into a debate, with opinions varying wildly, but excitement remaining constant. In the end, what keeps this rumor alive is the sheer sense of possibility that it represents. The idea of Aaron Judge stepping into the Dodgers lineup is the kind of scenario that feels almost cinematic, a perfect blend of talent, ambition, and timing. Whether it ultimately becomes reality or remains a captivating what if, it has already succeeded in capturing the imagination of fans around the world. The discussions, the theories, and the endless speculation have turned this into more than just a rumor. It has become a story that people are emotionally invested in, a narrative that continues to evolve with every passing moment. And perhaps that is the true magic of sports, the way it allows us to dream about possibilities that seem larger than life. For now, all eyes remain on Los Angeles, waiting to see if this incredible vision will take shape or fade into legend as one of the most tantalizing rumors the game has ever seen. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. As the rumor continues to gain traction, there's an increasing sense that something significant could be unfolding behind the scenes, even if no official confirmation has surfaced. The silence from both sides has only fueled speculation, with many interpreting it as a sign that delicate negotiations might be taking place away from the spotlight. In situations like this, the absence of denial often becomes just as telling as any announcement, and that has kept fans and analysts on high alert. The possibility that a move of this magnitude could be carefully orchestrated without leaks reaching the public adds an almost mysterious layer to the story. It suggests a level of discretion and strategy that aligns perfectly with how elite organizations operate when pursuing transformative talent. The Dodgers, known for their calculated approach, would certainly have the infrastructure to manage such a process, ensuring that every detail is aligned before anything becomes public. This has led to the belief that if the rumor is indeed true, the final reveal could come as a complete shock, catching even the most informed insiders off guard. Meanwhile, the potential impact on the fan base is becoming a story of its own, as anticipation continues to build with every passing moment. Supporters are already imagining the atmosphere in the stadium, where every at-bat by Judge would feel like an event in itself. The energy, the expectation, and the sheer spectacle of watching one of the game's most dominant hitters in such a high-profile setting could redefine the experience of following the team. There's also a growing sense that this move, if it happens, would not just be about winning games, but about creating moments that resonate far beyond the field. Baseball has always thrived on its ability to produce unforgettable highlights, And the combination of Judge's power with the Dodgers stage could lead to sequences that are replayed and remembered for years. This emotional connection between player and fan base is often overlooked in analytical discussions, but it plays a crucial role in shaping the identity of a team, and it is one of the reasons why this rumor feels so impactful. At the same time, there are voices urging caution, reminding everyone that not every rumor reaches its expected conclusion. The history of the sport is filled with scenarios where seemingly inevitable moves never materialized, leaving behind only speculation and unanswered questions. This perspective adds a layer of tension to the current situation, as it forces fans to balance excitement with realism. However, even the skeptics acknowledge that the persistence and consistency of this particular rumor set it apart from the usual noise. It has a level of detail and credibility that makes it difficult to dismiss entirely, and that is why it continues to dominate conversations. The uncertainty surrounding the outcome only amplifies the intrigue, turning every new development into a potential turning point. It is this delicate balance between possibility and doubt that keeps the story alive, ensuring that it remains a central topic of discussion across the baseball world. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.